sunflowers in October. Amazing, right? Look at that one. Oh my God, it looks so good. And we've just harvested some of these. These are in abundance now. Guys, look what we have here. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is the month of October and I am so excited because we are still harvesting. Yes, we are still harvesting quite a few things. So today's video is about our October harvest. Unfortunately, this might be the biggest last harvest of the year 2024. So if you're interested in seeing what we can harvest in October in the UK despite the cold weather, keep watching. This is your girl Mecca at Mecca's Garden and Kitchen Journey, and I'm sharing with you how I grow food and harvest and enjoy it in my UK allotment. Okay guys, we're starting with beetroot here. Now beetroot has been growing here most of the year. We have quite a lot of beets left in ground. Not bad sizes actually. That's really decent sized beetroot. So let's harvest them. So what I do to store my beetroot, I just harvest them and I take the top leaves out for storage. I have a video showing how I actually store my beetroot for long-term storage. So taking the whole leaves out and leaving this bit is what you need to do because we don't want it losing moisture when it's stored. Guys, the beetroots this year are so big. Despite the slugs, I'm grateful I had a good amount of beetroots that should last me hopefully into December or January because I use a lot of beetroots. I use them for my juices and smoothies and they're so good for you. So yeah, excited about this. Guys, look at the amount of beetroot we've harvested. This is a lot, right? So happy about it because trying to be self-sufficient, sometimes beetroot sounds to be cheap, but when it gets into the middle of winter, the prices go high. And I use about 6 a week. I use about 6 beetroots every week, so I need a decent amount, at least to last me for a few months. And I'm just saving a couple for seeds for next year. And we have some of these are the best ones in my opinion, these cylindrical ones. They grow tall and massive. But I've saved seeds for next year already. And yeah, we're gonna go over to our pumpkins next and harvest our pumpkins. There's a lot of pumpkins as well. And there's the first one here. This is the oldest one, I think. And I think there's one more hiding here. Oh my God, this is the biggest one. That one. Look at that. Guys, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. When you harvest your butternut squashes, ensure you leave some of the stalks. So let me show you. Ideally, do not cut just the main stem. Let's come closer. So do not cut just the main stem, cut the sides. And that way you have a better chance of having it ripen. I'm inspecting this as well because we've had early frost. Yeah, it might have had some frost damage at the bottom there. So we'll keep an eye on it. I might have to can them. Yeah, this has been frost damaged. So let's see what the others are doing. Now, your butternuts or your pumpkins are ripe when the tendrils begin to dry up. But obviously, this didn't have the chance because the slugs didn't let them. And butternut squashes, this is a massive squash, guys. Butternut squashes are notorious for actually getting ripe. They don't ripen in time in our UK climate. So something we have to just contend with. We just grow them and eat them, but they can ripen on the shelf, to be fair. They don't ripen quickly here, but they will ripen on the shelf. So same as these other pumpkins. We have, yeah, decent. I have about a couple at home as well. So I think we have plenty. Thankfully, they will do well if you have good soil. They're very heavy feeders. So with my butternut squashes and pumpkins, I plant them in an old compost bay most times, or I just give the soil good nourishment. That's the secret, okay? So there's no fertilizers, nothing added here, and it's this huge. Guys, this is the pumpkins we've harvested today. We still have some butternut squashes we've harvested already at home, and this is the ripest one. As you can see, it looks a lot browner and it's really cured, but it's still not as dry. However, the tendril is a bit drier than this one, for instance, so this is ready to eat. You can actually eat them all at this stage, but that is very ready. Now we need to tackle the brassica cages. Okay guys, here we have our calabrese. Now this plant has been here for months, since the month of June, so it has to go today. It has to go. This is October, and we have a new patch actually that is producing well, but we're still having this. Keeps giving you side shoots every now and again. Guys, it's a big, massive clear out day today. Honestly, I'm already tired, but the work must continue. The work has to continue, so we don't give up or give in. I planted my garlic about 3 weeks ago or so, and the garlic is up, so that's exciting. Garlic's up, see them, and I'm happy about that. If you plant your garlic early, you have a better chance, or it stands a better chance of having good root system for the winter, so that by the spring you have vigorous plants. So I haven't planted all my garlic yet, but I need to do some more probably this weekend. If not, it will be next week. So you still have time. You can plant garlic even up until December, but October, November is ideal. So for this job I have to sit down. So guys, I'm excited. You need to see what I can see here. My peppers, they are ripe. I'm so happy. Like, this is something you can do despite us having had frost, because they've been under the plastic. Look at this. Some with holes. Guys, look at what we've harvested. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of peppers. My biggest hot pepper harvest ever. Securing this, and then the brassicas over here needs to be opened. Guys, look what we have here. We have broccoli or calabrese. We have a few heads that are ready to pick. I am so happy. Something is eating this one. I think something is definitely eating it. So what I do is I just pick one for today, and I have 2 more big heads. And this one, I picked the head last week, as you can see there, and the side shoots. So this is what I was telling you about side shooting. This will keep producing, hopefully, until we have a proper frost. I also pick the leaves. The leaves are really delicious, nutritious, and rather than wasting them, I pick some of them. It needs the leaves to form the big head, but it doesn't need all the leaves. Let's see. Nice. And look, we have sunflower heads still in season. This is October, guys. Guys, I'm tired. Like, I am tired, but let's do a bit in this purple sprouting broccoli bed, okay? So I haven't weeded this bed at all since I planted in here. Thankfully, the plants are doing well. They're doing well. We have colette here and the purple sprouting broccoli, and I also have a calabrese, so 2. So let's just tidy it up, okay? Let's be quick with this. Hopefully this will be a really fast job, because we spent a few hours here and I need to just chill. If you don't stake your brassicas, you stand a chance of them, not doing well, because they are sensitive to the wind. And we have wind, a lot of wind and storms in the autumn. and spring. So it's best to stake them now so that they can grow, because they are quite heavy. They grow quite heavy and big. This avocado seed, self-seeded in my compost heap. We eat lots of avocados and it's giving me 3 stems. So let's see what happens, okay? I won't take it out. It's handled to frost so far. Okay guys, I followed my instinct. I'm gonna cover this avocado. So I got one of these cloches. My plot neighbor got them for me. They're just like water bottles. You make an opening there. And what I will do, I will pop that there where the avocado plant is. So just protect them. Hopefully they'll be fine. Guys, this is so important if you are growing brassicas to do this, okay? You could use this sort of straps. You could use Velcro straps. So you take it, look what I'm doing. You make it that way. You put it around your stake. So the tight end is on your stake, not on the plant. And then you go to the middle stem or the thick stem and you hold it up like so, as I'm doing there. And that prevents it from wobbling and also helps prevent the flower, when it starts bringing the flower, from blowing. Okay, so just do that across the board. I even have a tiny one here. Okay. Thank you so much for staying with me in this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's a lot still growing and a lot still we can harvest in the winter. So don't say, oh, we've come to autumn, there's nothing much to do. Yes, the heat-loving crops are almost finished, but as you can see, we picked hot peppers. I also still have peppers in my polytunnel. I also have turmeric, ginger. Yeah, and I don't have time for doing that today. So another day I'll try and go into the poly and see what we can pick. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, has it added any value to you? Give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate you, and share to your friends and loved ones that are growing food wherever they are in cold climates, that you can grow a lot more. Like the greens are, like, for me, they're my most valuable crops, because look at the amount we've picked there. Look at the amount in the basket there, okay? All the greens from the basket, and we will have lovely greens to keep us healthy, nourished and strong throughout the winter season. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, once again, thank you, and see you in another one. Bye.